Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Good Morning Britain, GMB, abruptly halted its usual programming on a Tuesday morning as Susanna Reid, the host, delivered some devastating news that shocked viewers. The normally upbeat and engaging atmosphere of the morning show shifted to one of solemnity as Reid shared breaking news about a major attack that had just occurred. "Good morning, everyone," Susanna began, her voice tinged with a gravity that was rare for the usually light-hearted morning talk show. "We are interrupting today's show with tragic breaking news. A Russian civilian has been killed, and 3 others have been injured in what is believed to be the largest Ukrainian drone attack on Russian soil in the 3 years since the conflict began between the two countries." The news of the drone attack immediately gripped viewers' attention as the details began to unfold. Ukraine had launched a massive strike on Moscow in the early hours of the morning. As the details emerged, Susanna's co-host, Ed Balls, appeared visibly concerned and added his commentary. "This attack comes at a critical moment, just as high-stakes peace talks are set to begin between the United States and Ukrainian officials. The talks, which will be hosted in Saudi Arabia later today, aim to bring an end to the ongoing war." The tension in the studio was palpable as the GMB team handed over to Richard Gaisford, their live correspondent stationed at the Ministry of Defence in London. Gaisford, who was reporting directly from a key location, gave further details about the devastating attack. He explained that Ukraine had launched over 300 drones, with many targeting what were believed to be crucial oil refineries located just outside of Moscow. Refineries that had long been a vital source of fuel for the Russian military. "As we speak, Russian forces are attempting to repel Ukrainian troops in Kursk," Richard explained. "Kursk is one of the primary areas where the Ukrainians have set up positions on Russian soil, and the attack is seen as an effort to cripple Russian military capabilities by targeting these vital supply chains." The drone strikes had not only targeted military sites, but had also caused significant civilian damage. Images that were shared during the broadcast showed the aftermath of the attacks. Several residential buildings in Moscow had been damaged, including an apartment complex in the Ramensky district. Cars in a nearby car park were reported to have caught fire, and the damage extended to multiple areas around Moscow and beyond. "The scale of this attack is significant," Richard continued as more details came in. Moscow's mayor, Sergei Sobyanin, has reported that over 70 drones were shot down by air defences as they attempted to make their way into the capital. However, despite this, some of the drones managed to reach their targets. The Ukrainian drones, which had been fired from an undisclosed location, were reported to have caused destruction across multiple regions in Russia. While Moscow was the hardest-hit area, other regions, including Kursk, Belgorod and Bryansk, also experienced drone strikes. Russia's defense system had managed to shoot down an impressive 337 drones across 10 regions, but the damage left behind was undeniable. With the war continuing to rage between the two nations, Richard went on to explain that the peace talks were a glimmer of hope, even if they seemed fraught with challenges. President Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, had arrived in Saudi Arabia to meet with international leaders in hopes of crafting a ceasefire agreement. However, it was clear that the path to peace would not be easy. Richard noted that Zelensky was not meeting directly with American officials, instead sending Secretary of State Marco Rubio to represent the US in the discussions. While the West and Ukraine sought to find common ground, the situation on the ground was rapidly escalating. As the GMB team discussed the unfolding developments, the show's atmosphere was somber. Viewers, who had tuned in for their usual dose of news and entertainment, were instead faced with the stark reality of the war's impact. The breaking news announcement reminded everyone of the far-reaching consequences of the conflict, which had already claimed countless lives and disrupted the lives of millions. In the midst of the chaos, one question seemed to linger in the air. Could these peace talks lead to a breakthrough? As the drone attacks continued and the international community scrambled for solutions, the world was left waiting for answers. For now, though, it was a tragic day, one that served as a reminder of the devastating human toll of the ongoing war. GMB returned to its usual format after a brief pause, but the weight of the news remained palpable, leaving viewers to reflect on the gravity of the situation in Ukraine.